Good evening, everyone. I'd like to welcome everyone to our Tuesday, January 21st, 2020 meeting of the Bladen County Commissioners. At this time, we're honored to have our Reverend Walter Hayes from Subrose Baptist Church that will give our invocation. And following that, if we'd all stand, Mr. Martin will lead us in our pledge.
Before I lead us in prayer, I'd like to take a moment, if I could, to apologize to the board for abruptly leaving last meeting after I led us in prayer. I forgot that we did the pledge, and I would never leave out an opportunity to say the pledge. Let's pray. Father God, thank you for this night. Thank you, Lord, for safety to get us here, Lord. Now, Father, I pray that you would bless this meeting, Lord. Give our commissioners insight, Lord, to make wise decisions concerning the people of Bladen County and themselves, Lord, that our county might prosper and grow, Lord. And we'll give you the thanks, the glory, the honor, and the praise. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Before I ask approval for your consent items, I ask you to take note that there is an addition to the attorney-client privilege. I think you see that note in front of each and every one. At this time, I ask if everyone has taken time and they know all about our consent items, and if you have, a motion by Mr. Peterson, a second by Mr. Gooden. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So be it. Special recognition at this time. Commissioner, come down. Robin Hewitt, if you would, please come forward. I just got my senior glasses on. Robin, on behalf of the commission, this is an honor. Robin Hewitt has given exceptional service and has obtained special recognition and service for 10 years of dedicated service to the citizens of Bladen County on this 21st day of January 2020. 10 years, Robin. It's been a pleasure myself knowing you, and I'm sure the commissioners feel the same way. Thank you, Mr. Martin.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We are pleased to congratulate Robin for 10 years of dedicated service to the county. Robin serves as the county's computer operations director, and quickly after coming on board with the county, I've observed and learned and appreciate his the level of thoroughness that he puts into matters. He researches projects intently and helps to make the best decisions for Bladen County and our citizens. The other project that I really commend you for and appreciate is the leadership that he has shown in terms of helping to strengthen our computer network and our system against cybersecurity, or for cybersecurity. There's so many threats there now that did not exist 10 years ago, even when you came on board, that I understand you're going to a meeting in Raleigh tomorrow. Tonight, yes. So I certainly appreciate that, and thank you. Look forward to continuing to work with you. Thank you.
Ms. Yvonne Norris.
Safe travel.
Ms. Yvonne Norris has given exceptional service and has obtained special recognition for 10 years of dedicated service on the 21st day of January 2020. On behalf of this commissioner, it's an honor and pleasure to represent all of these commissioners and thanking you for all your years of service. And I'm sure Ms. Vicky would love to have something said.
This is Miss Yvonne Norris. She works in our Family and Children's Medicaid area. She did come to our agency from another agency. We're glad we kind of let her cross the county line. She is our agency comedian, I have to say. We all need some laughter in our work, don't we? And we can always go to Miss Yvonne. But one thing I do want to say about her, let's put all jokes aside, is Yvonne is very conscientious of her work, and she really cares for her clients. We were looking at some applications the other day for some of our light bill money, and she took one more application than what our regular intake worker took. So that just goes to show you her dedication to the citizens that we serve. Yvonne, I appreciate you and your time to our county. We hope we have another 10 or 20 more.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Ms. Dana? Dana has given exceptional service and has obtained special recognition for 15 years of dedicated service on the 21st day of January 2020. And you know, again, it's an honor to represent these commissioners and thanking you for your service. But for 15 years, this lady's come into my shop and I've helped her with clients. And I've never seen a person more dedicated than assisting in any way she can for her clients to obtain what they need to survive in life. Because we face a lot of struggles here in our county, and she takes it very personal, and I appreciate that.
Thank you. If I had to say one word about Dina, I think it would be passion. As Mr. Britt has just stated, I was fortunate enough, I think, to be on the interview when we brought in Dina 15 years ago. When we interviewed her, we knew that she was the person for a position in the adult services unit, and she worked her way up to being supervisor. She is a great advocate for her clients, and I appreciate all that she does to advise me to effectively serve the wards that we take care of in the county. Dina, I appreciate your 15 years, and I'm hoping for another 15. Thank you.
Thank you.
Laura Strickland. Laura has given exceptional service and has obtained special recognition for 20 years of dedicated service. On this 21st day of January 2020, again, on behalf of the Bladen County Commission, it's an honor and pleasure to stand here and give you this certificate and this little token.
Laura started 20 years ago as a nursing assistant in the home health agency, and later came inside and helped them as the executive or administrative assistant for home health. When we closed that area, she then transferred into the CAP unit and as a processing analyst at the front desk. You can count on Laura to greet you when you come in that side door. What I would like to say about Laura is she is one of the anchors that holds at the health department, and we appreciate your 20 years, and we are hoping for 20 more.
Ms. Kayla Parker. Kayla has given exceptional service and has obtained special recognition for 5 years of dedicated service. On this 21st day of January 2020, on behalf of the Commission, it's an honor to stand here and present this to you.
Kayla, she works at Bridger Memorial Library. She runs that branch for us in Blainboro. She's very creative. She does a lot of special programming at the branch, especially for children. And as soon as she puts up those posters for the programs, it's pretty much full. So we don't really need to do any extra promotion. She just has the relationship with those patrons, and they know about it and they just sign up for it very quickly. She also works well with the patrons whatever they need. I know there are at least a few patrons that I've been over there when she hasn't been there, and they are looking for her, and I'm just not good enough. So I try, but so I just appreciate the service that you provide to your patrons and the creativity that you put into your extra programs. So thank you for your service.
Agnes McCall. I can tell you why you walking, we could stand up here all night and talk about it. Miss Agnes McCall has given exceptional service and has obtained special recognition for more years than a lot of people have lived in this room tonight. For 40 years of dedicated service to Bladen County. On behalf of all these commissioners and a lot of commissioners way before us, I'm sure they're all honored and happy, and we thank you for all your years of service, and could I say 40 more years? You're quite right.
So Agnes is my assistant library director. She is my right hand. I will say she has not just been in the library for 40 years. She just only gets to be recognized for 40 because those are her county years. She worked with a special program for about 3 years before that. So she's worked at the library for 43 years. She began over here in the courthouse, and she helped move the materials from the courthouse to the new library building. It was moved in, but but to look at her, you could not tell that she has worked for the library for 43 years. I appreciate everything that she does. She's been an assistant director for over 20 years. And it's hard for me to remember all these things that she's done, but she just helps. She's the glue that holds the library together. I'm her 8th library director that she's worked on, so you can see who is still here. But I just appreciate everything that she does. She has to deal with scheduling, so you know, all the schedule, if somebody's not here, getting somebody over there, and a lot of times she's quick to volunteer herself to go to a branch or fill in nights and weekends as needed. And she does our cataloging, so make sure that everything's in there so you can find a book when you need it and be able to check it out. So I just appreciate everything that you do for the library, and thank you so much, Agnes.
Mr. James McVicker, and some of us know him as Jim McVicker. This is a man we all have to be careful around. Remove us. On behalf of the citizens of Bladen County, we greatly appreciate the service that you've given this county for 5 years of dedicated service. On behalf of me, the commissioners, and I'm sure a lot of the citizens of this county, thank you for the service you've given and the job that you've done in the hours. And we also like to thank your wife for allowing us to have you during this time, because some of us know how much time it takes and what you endure. And we thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Quite
Thank you, Sheriff.
Montrell Smith. Montrell has given and obtained special recognition for 5 years of dedicated service on this 21st day of January 2020. Again, it's an honor and pleasure. Thank you, sir, for your service and the time that you've given to Bladen County, and we look forward to your continuation.
5 years ago, I was on the hiring committee that hired Montrell. He's been a huge impact. He is one of the people who's like a caregiver at the sheriff's office. He believes in protecting all of his fellow workers to an extreme. I can't tell you how much a person this size can protect one person. I've done it several times to several of the supervisors. Montrell's going to be here at least another 25 years with him. I only need him for 8 more. I hope he enjoys all 25 of them. He's been a great worker, and I hope we can get 5 or 6 more people just like him.
Charles has given exceptional service and has obtained special recognition for 10 years of dedicated service on the 21st day of January 2020. Again, sir, it's an honor and a pleasure to represent the commissioners to hand you this, and we look forward to your continued service.
Thank you.
I've been here for 5 years, as you know, and when I came here, Daniel was a road officer, a corporal, and I told him today I've made him everything he is. I promoted to a line sergeant, put him in the civil division, which is the toughest thing there is to do at sheriff's office, in my eyes. That and detention, Montreal. But since then, he's taken over the civil division. He runs it very well. We have no complaint of the process of getting served and so forth. And I promoted him again to first sergeant, but he's done a good job, good family man, and he's an asset to the county, and God bless you for what you do.
Thanks, sir.
At this time, we're gonna take a few minutes to go next door and have a little refreshments for a reception for these folks in their year to serve. Just step right next.